Hello everyone, GenmaTheSamurai here. So, I am not like the most shaven today. I kind of just woke up and I felt I just had to make this news really quick. So here we are. The best Mega Man series, Mega Man 0, is coming to Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Steam, as well as Mega Man ZX in the Mega Man 0 ZX Legacy Collection, and I am so excited. In fact, actually, I was kind of having a bad day yesterday. Maybe more on that in like a later video. But anyways, so I was just kind of scrolling along, and then I just kind of saw that got announced, and like it, I just saw. Okay, so. Just to give some context, the Mega Man 0 and ZX games were made by Based, Inti Creates. Okay, now there's some people that will disagree with me on this. I had a whole tier list video where we were debating about where to place a lot of Mega Man games, but the Mega Man 0 series is probably by far the Mega Man series I like the most. I grew up on the Battle Network games mostly, but I do really love the Mega Man 0 games. And I also like their successor series, which you might have heard me talk about a little more often, which is Gunvolt. Honestly, I really love that, and it's just really good. One of my favorite things about the games is just their really frenetic, fast pace. Dashing feels really good, and no matter what you do in combat, it tends to keep the pace moving. One of the things that was frustrating for me, going back to play some of the older ones, specifically the X games, was how a lot of enemies were very tanky, and because of that, it made platforming around kind of difficult in the sense because you had to factor in enemies, and for some people that's your cup of tea. That's perfectly fine. For me, I really love just the Mega Man 0 just kind of lets you cut loose. Now, of course, it's very like risky at the same time. You could take some serious damage in Mega Man 0, and that's something about it. But regardless, it's very fast-paced. Maybe not like on the level of Sonic, for example, but it's something that's really fun to play, and I love it a lot. And then there's the Mega Man ZX games, which are also included, which are an attempt to try and take Mega Man and make it more like a Metroidvania, with mixed levels of success. I like the games. They still have the general game feel that the Zero games have, but the level design is a lot more expansive, obviously, and a lot of the forms you have play into your ability to explore. The first one, it's funny enough, I'm one of the few people that actually prefers Advent, the sequel, and part of the reason for that is because in Advent, they added this really cool feature that some people hate, where after you defeat a boss, you actually get the ability to turn into that boss. And what I thought was cool about it, at least from the perspective of a Metroidvania and just the concept alone, was just it allowed exploring to be like very varied. You'd have all of these individual transformations that allow you to explore the world in a lot of very different ways. But I also understand what people mean when they prefer the first game, because it's a lot more simple, and generally speaking, unlike the first game, a lot of the transformations in ZX Advent aren't exactly combat viable most of the time. Either way, I think it's a really cool feature. I love ZX Advent. That said, yeah, so both of those games are coming to Switch and PS4 and Steam, and it comes with a few other features, like you have an art gallery and the ability to race other people. I'm presuming only in Mega Man 0, because I'm not sure that structure would work for ZX at all, and I'm hoping it allows that for all 4 Mega Man 0 games. And yeah, so anyway, if you want some of my more like detailed thoughts, I do have full Let's Plays of all 4 Mega Man 0 games, or if you want to just get more simple thoughts, again, there's my tier list video I did with Stupid Studios N and Snivy Cyndaquil, so I suggest you guys go and check that out. But yeah, I felt I needed to cover that. I didn't really have a proper announcement, a reaction video this time, but whew, I'm so happy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, be sure to check that out. It releases in January. Hold on, let me check the date. I think it's like January 20th or something. Yeah, January 21st. So yeah, you guys should go ahead and check that out when that comes out. And yeah, anyways, hope you guys have a very nice day. I'll see you later, and yeah, stream should resume soon, but more on that in a different video, so have a nice day. Bye!